Alright, welcome back to the long drive. For once, I'm loading a save while I'm not changing the actual version number, so let's go ahead and load up what I got cranking on over here. Fortunately, this game does not take a whole lot of time to load. Yes, okay. Boo-doop. Alright, so I found a Plymouth Fury in pieces in this barn, shed, warehouse, depot thing. Oh, there's a fridge up there. I didn't see that up there earlier. Check that out in a second. I threw a Volkswagen bug engine into it with the wrong radiator. The hood actually would not fit because of how the engine's positioned. Oh, I like it's got some tint. Check out that window tint. Yeah, buddy. It's pretty good, actually. It's missing all the lights. I found a bumper which looks way too nice for this thing. I got a putt-putt bike rim with no tire. I got the smaller rims with the smaller tires on the back, kind of equidistant. I got a bike rim with a tire on the front. The body is absolutely terrible. Like, look at the seats. They just look gross. But it does have some gas in it. This would actually get you somewhere. It would get me further if I fixed it up. But I don't think I have a scrub brush, and I couldn't find one. There's some extra oil. Being a Volkswagen, I think it runs off just gas, but it might be two-stride. I don't know. Anyway, that's right directly in the way of our path. The road goes off yonder that a ways into the eye of the storm, so I'm not sure what we're going to run into, if we're going to run into it at all. There's a bunker. I bet you this isn't the right size. In fact, I can just tell looking at it it's not, but it's whatever. Ooh, do you see the flashy light over there? Autosave. Well, enough about that. Let's make sure my minibus here is all taken care of. I did change out the side door with one with a window, and I got the dividing wall in the middle, because I got a bed. I can seat 3 people in this thing, and then I can get back out. Got my crowbar. I moved all my fluid storage back over here. I got my diesel. Gas, more gas, full thing of oil. No water, but we're kind of traveling light, so this is basically the sleeping quarters. You know, I can sleep back here with all the gas fumes, you know. So I would wake up like totally not feeling right. I did spruce it. This is a recent update. I found out the spirit level. Not exactly level all the way, but it's fine for what we're doing. Okay, let's get going. I parked that little car right in the way. Anyway, let's go. Let's see if I run afoul of this storm. Because that would be fun. I don't know, I might do weird, crazy things with the physics of all the objects in the van and make it trip out, and that would be bad because then I have to get out in the middle of a windstorm trying to pick up my stuff, and I see that being a very bad idea. So maybe if there's this, we'll just avoid all that trouble. Detour around it or something, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Doesn't look so big, you know, from way out here, but it is probably a couple kilometers away, so. And there's no other storms present right now. Yeah, we've been making some good time. Where am I at? Oh, I didn't zero my stuff out. Here, let's get the parking brake set here. And then I can... Okay, that's good enough. Zeroed, alright, so we got almost 700 kilometers on this particular odometer. Over 800 overall. We're getting pretty close to 900, which is, you know, hair's breadth away from 1,000. So we're about 16-17% of the way through the game. getting to Mom's house. I don't know what I'll do I don't even know if I'll be able to get to Mom's house. There might be some game-breaking save or a game-breaking update that makes the save untenable. I have to start all over again. It's fine. It's whatever. I am running a developmental mode. I'm signed up for the betas, so I get the stuff pretty much when it happens. So that could either be a great thing or not very good at all. I don't know. There is some chatter about redoing the game engine, or revamping it, or redoing, I don't know, something rather. We'll see. Alright, see the storm's looking a little closer now. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I actually run afoul of that or not. Well, that was a weird sound. I don't know what that was all about. And now the sky looks a little weirder. It's like, huh, what's up with that? Is it because, oh, it's because it's getting low in the sky, okay. There's a bridge over there, bridge building. Looks like the storm's going to be off to our right, so maybe I'll avoid all of it. That'll be good. I really don't feel like dealing with storm. So yeah, I don't show everything that I'm doing in game. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm trying to avoid the little rock and I almost ran smack dab into the big one. Yeah, it was looking a lot closer now. Maybe we'll avoid it altogether. I don't know. Maybe we'll get lucky. I can hear it. It looks like it's moving towards me, but it's just the storm swirling around. It's kind of weird how that does things. It's like it's alive. It's hungry. Wants to eat. Now, if it really was crazy enough, I'd blitz off to the right there, cross-country madness mode, and see what happens when you run into a storm. But we're not going to do that. That sounds like a bad idea. Let's see if anything spawns in here. Anything? Does it look like it? Alright, proceeding on. I'm not even going to bother wasting time checking that out because I might get caught up in a storm there. That's not what I want to do. You can barely see it. It's over that way. So we're going to get ahead of it. Hopefully it's not coming, you know, traveling the same direction we are. I find a stopping point. I find a storm sneaking up on me. Ooh, bunny. So yep, we're just gonna bounce this car off the rev limiter for a while, get some distance going without worrying about stopping everywhere. Oh, hello. Somebody just messaged me or something in Discord. I forgot I had that running. Usually I don't have Discord running. Might get to play some Space Engineers with a couple people I know again. That would be fun, now that they have the AI update out. I haven't messed with the AI parts at all, but the appearance items are pretty cool. Which is fun. I like making my stuff look, you know, technical and industrial looking. So they got more options for that kind of thing, which is good. Let's see, what did I do off camera here that you missed? I found a Barkas tow truck in running condition. I just needed to swap out the radiator because I didn't have any water for it. And I could have been driving that instead of this, but I didn't know how to get the darn this van onto the back of the Barkas, onto the tow truck, the flatbed. I tried driving up on it. I was like, how do I can't get onto the darn ramp. The ramp's too steep. Played with it for a little bit, finally gave up. Switched the parts back, the radiator back into this thing, and drove off, leaving it there. But yeah, fully operable. I mean, needed some work, but functionally complete. Barkas flatbed. But I think we'll stick with the minivan because this little minibus, I got a back seat of some other car and a back seat of this thing now, so I can actually lay down across the back seat properly. I could do the little camper life thing out of this. Ideally, you'd want to not have a bunch of diesel fumes in your passenger compartment or gas fumes, and that would be bad, but they don't model this in this game. Has the moon risen yet? It has not. That or it's above my line of sight. Oh, it is. It's way above me now. Okay, I forgot the moon rises and sets really fast, and I missed it. Check the odometer. Wow, we've done 14 clicks already. Without stopping. Cool. In 11 minutes. It's amazing how much ground you can cover when you're not worried about stopping everywhere. I mean, I could just go for quite a while. Put significant mileage on this, kilometerage on this bus. Trying to get to the next spot. Trying to get to Mom's house. But really, I'm just kind of worried about outrunning that storm. I don't think I want to find out what happens when you get stuck in it. So more of this boring flat terrain. It says you didn't miss anything. That's probably why I played a bunch and didn't even bother recording it, because it was just boring flat terrain. Although it looks like that's a little bit hilly way out there in the distance. Just a bit. Just a little above what I think the horizon would be. It's fine. We're okay. We're good. So instead of getting a much larger vehicle, unless I really find a super intact truck, what I might end up doing with this little van is switching the engine out for something a little more oomph under the hood. Because you think, oh, 120, that's fast. Not really. Not in kilometers per hour. It's like 80, 85. I'm pretty sure even a little Geo Metro can outrun this thing. And it has a 1 liter 3-cylinder 4-stroke engine. And I think a little Geo Metro would be able to outrun this little van. Though it sounds like it makes a zillion horsepower. No, about 40 of it. I'm surprised I haven't ran into any other structures since that bridge building we passed. Maybe the game says, that was it! That's all you get for the next 100 miles of this featureless nothing! Telephone pole after telephone pole, and that's basically it. Nah, it's kind of random. I mean, we saw stuff that was spawned in like within a kilometer of each other. Oh, here's something. That's a bunker building. And it looks like there's a little car there. Oh, okay, looks like it's a newer version of the... Oh, it's actually not in bad shape. Okay. Yeah, I don't even need to, like, Oh, yeah, we left that way in the dust. A bunny. There's a bunny over there. So I got 2 storms. One's kind of... Is that dissipating? I don't know what's going on with that, but anyhow. I see nothing else on the horizon. Oh, what are you? Here's ship. Okay, cool. What's this guy? What do we got? You know, not bad. Oh, that's what this hood goes for. This almost looks like a Saab 900 or something, or maybe a Saab 9000. I know it's totally not, but it's got some water in it. It's got a Barkas engine. Well, that's easy enough to run. It does have some gas in it. Wow, this is complete. It needs just a little bit of polish. Oh, it's missing the glove box. It does got the ashtray, though. It's got everything. Wow, that's pretty spectacular. Can I get that running? Can I spruce that up just a tad? Oh, we even got spray here? Oh, hells yeah. Ooh, we even got a splash of oil we can put in that gas tank to make that engine work just a little bit better. Because Barkas engines need a splash of oil. There should be good. I'll just leave that there in case I find some fuel. How am I doing for fuel? Pretty good. 3%, 4%. I'll run off of it. It'll eat. Oh, I can't even grab that. What the? What? That's a goofball. What is that? Oh. Yeah, this is a really good shape. Away with you! Maybe we'll get some cool stuff in this little fridge here. What the heck is the door? What do we got? Alcohol. Bacon. We got the music player. Alright. Okay. I have no idea what's in any of these boxes. Ooh. Something was in you. Oh, okay. Oops. Water. Oh, okay, cool. There's a setting you can turn on to simplify how many pieces of box breaks. Oh, you're just a doll in there. Okay. We got a television. We got diesel. Ooh, that's nice. I want to take that. Oil, I don't care about. Well, we got a use for diesel. Oh yeah, Storm's way out there. Where is that diesel? Here we go. Oh, I can pretty much fill this guy up. Nice. So if I find a vehicle that needs diesel, I can at least get it somewhat operable. The big whiskey W50 truck needs diesel, so also needs water and oil. And I still got some of that diesel left in that can, I betcha. Alright, let's go check the roof. Might be a goodie up in here. Or as a casket, that's gonna be fun. I'll just blitz my way through that. Alright, we got paint can empty, nothing. Alright, let's get that car started and moved. Say, yep, we did it. You know, that HUD is kind of weird. Alright. Yep, this sounds familiar. This is front-wheel drive. Yeah, it needs bigger tires to keep it so it doesn't like completely just, you know. Yeah, it does kind of look, kind of resemble a like a Saab 900 maybe, with the overall the shape of the headlights is reminiscent of it a little bit. It's got a the GT850 3-cylinder 2-stroke in it or something. This is a 1-liter engine. Back in the day, you could get a Saab I think it was a Model 96, or is it 93? I can't remember now. And you could have it. Oh, is there a building over there? Hold on, we gotta. Ship. All right, cool. We'll just ignore you. It was either the Model 93. There's another ship. There's a bunch of ships out here today. Don't really need them. If I had the diesel-powered truck, I would totally need to hit up those ships for diesel, because they drink diesel like crazy. This little gas sipper of a truck is great. So anyway, the Model 93 or 96, whichever one it was, there was a GT850 flavored one that you could get that had an 850 milliliter, so 0.85 liter 3-stroke or 3-cylinder 2-stroke, and that was considered the hot option. I mean, the car weighed like not even 2,000 pounds, if that. And it was GT for, you know, grand touring. It was considered a pretty cool purchase at the time. This is back when Saab was actively involved with rally racing. And I can't remember the name of the guy. He was a Swedish guy. He would rally them on the Saab team a lot as a driver. Then they had issues with the cars not being competitive enough because they kept the engine that little dinky 2-stroke 3-banger. So they finally caved in and said, fine, we'll put the V4 Ford Tanis engine in it, and boom, that helped a bit. But even that wasn't competitive enough. So I said, fine, we quit. We're not doing rally sports anymore. And then they started hunting BMWs, and that was basically it. I think I've told that story already. But yeah, I credit my dad to how I grew up in the backseat of one of those cars. It was a V4 powered car. Not very fun in the summer, but in the winter it wasn't too bad, because it is from Sweden, so they deal with nasty winters and stuff there. So for what it was at the time, it was an actually pretty decent car. Very safe, had shoulder belts, had dual braking system where the front left and right rear tire were on one circuit and the other 2 corners were on the other circuit. So if you lost one circuit of your brake system, it wasn't typically like, okay, one part of your master cylinder does just the front and the other part does the back. Yeah, they were crossed. So if you lost half of the brakes, oh, okay, a little gas station up there. If you lost half the brakes, at least you had opposite corners to help slow you down. The steering column was collapsible, so if you came to a smashing stop and you bashed your face in a steering column, it would at least give. There was something else about that car. Oh yeah, the engine was on breakaway engine mounts, so the engine would drop out of the car instead of it ending up in your kneecaps. So that's a nice thing. Get out of here. I don't need you. And this is back in the 60s. That's pretty wild when you think about those safety features back then. Pretty wild. We got chocolate bar just melting in the sun. That's a door for a Barkas. It's the side door, I believe. Is it? Is it the side door or is it the rear door? You know, that's the rear door. It's got the marks there where the license plate goes. We got a random assortment of bumperage. door panels that don't go on this car at all. Alright, what do we got? Do I want to... What are you? What the heck are you, man? Empty fridge with a splash of water in it. Nothing out here. Nothing back there. That's a nice looking door card. Or door panel. Alright, let's put just a smidge of oil in the tank, because I probably want to put this back up to 4%. There we go. I don't even know if 4% is the right ratio, you know, right percentage of oil. It might be less. Oh, well. Wow, we've done 27 clicks and we're at 26 minutes into the stream. Nice. Well, not stream, I'm recording. Whatever. For once in my life, the kilometer count is higher than the number of minutes spent driving. Nice. I mean, not by much. That means my average is still about 60 kilometers an hour, which is 40 miles an hour. It's like, can you imagine you're doing a cross-country road trip across the states, and you have this weird urge to stop at every rest stop, at every small town, at almost every exit off the freeway imaginable. You're like, nope, gotta stop here, nope, gotta stop here, nope, gotta stop here. Oh, I drove for 10 minutes, gotta top off my gas tank. It's like, hello, you can drive until it's practically empty, don't worry about it. Well, it's because you got all the infrastructure there to support that. There's nothing out here. I don't know when the next time I'm gonna see a gas station is. I have no idea. So it's like, okay, take what you got when you got it, and don't pass anything up. That's a grave marker off there on the side. Here lies somebody who didn't plan their route well and ran out of whatever. I don't know, it could be a memorial stone for something else that happened here. I don't know. Okay, looks like gently rolling hills coming up. That's fine. So a crazy week-long work inspection thing, audit, is almost over. We find out how well we did tomorrow. We know we passed, we just don't know, you know, the nitty-gritty details of how we did. So I'm sure there'll be some celebratory shenanigans after work, which I'm probably going to pass on. It's like, yeah, my coworkers are fun to hang out with at work sometimes, but it's just not my scene. The faster I get home, the faster I can pop on this game and record a session and throw it up for you guys. See, I'm making sacrifices. I'm doing it for you. All 4 of you who watch my stuff. Oh, uphill, I can tell. Engine's not bounced off the rev limiter anymore. This is gentle. This is, like, not bad. I mean, if the game was like this the rest of the way, I wouldn't mind if it's just slightly rolling terrain. So when you get those crazy hills, it's just, oh my gosh, it's really slow or ridiculously fast. Like, we're going into plaid speeds. Just zip by, miss everything. Lose control, not even hit anything, just lose control of the vehicle entirely. Yep, not fun. Not a fan. I do like I can see my little... Oh yeah, I didn't show that off. I got a little guy. Girl? Thing? Ornament? I saw that, couldn't pass it up. Said, yep, that goes in the car. You gotta switch things up every once in a while. I mean, the car has kind of evolved over time since I've been driving it. Now I got a proper passenger, you know, setup now, and... Oh, oops. Okay, we're good. That ground clearance saved my butt. I changed my bumpers out with ones that weren't chrome. They're actually black finish. I changed my radiator grill out for one that's kind of like black finish. This was all chrome before. It's like, this is the most base model sedan. And I said, nope, we're changing it all out for the fancier options. If I find one with a white vinyl top, I might decide to switch all the panels over to that other body, fix that body up, and then drive that. But that's literally switching everything. Unless I find the body stripped already. Like, perfect body, but it's stripped. Okay, fine. Switch all the stuff over, paint it, done. Since I do have that full can of dark gray paint, I don't have to worry about mismatching body panels and stuff anymore. It's all this nice shade of dark gray with no metallic flakes. I don't know, it's like, why does everything got to have metallic flakes in it now? I know Toyotas, with their trucks, they have the paint schemes that don't have the metallic flakes in it. It's got the gloss, but it doesn't have the metallic under stuff in it. So it looks flatter than what I'm used to. I kind of dig it. It looks more low end, but I mean, come on, it's a work truck, work van. It doesn't need to be fancy. Oh, what are you? Bus stop. You have a trailer. I have yet to see a single work truck. See, that's the camper trailer bit. We'll check that out. Well, there's like no... Oh, there's a storm way out there. Sometimes they just spawn in, and you're like, okay, I guess we're doing that now. What do we got? Magazine, we got some oil. We're loading the game. We got a bunch of nothing. Alright, well, what's in you? These are a pain to get into. They really are. Not that there's anything to get into it with. It's got all 4 rims. In really good condition. Yeah, thunk, kind of hollow sound on it. It's in pretty much pristine condition. The problem is it's just metal finish, so it's really, really hard on your eyes. Yeah, go that way. Give it a little bit of push. Bye. What the hell's my... So it doesn't turn the markers on, it's just the headlights. Like, okay. What are we at for mileage? 38. At the 33-minute mark. Nice. Just slightly uphill. I am laying down some... I wonder if my fuel ratio, it needs to be less than 4%. I don't know. I'll have to go look that up. Maybe it needs to be only 2%. Maybe I've been slowly killing my engine this whole time, just having it burn oil. But I mean, it's a 2-stroke that doesn't have its own oil reservoir. It needs that oil. What's a little bit of extra oil gonna hurt? I mean, besides fouling my plugs. I mean, I'm sure in the long run, like thousands and thousands and thousands, which is what I'm doing, really. Like, we're talking tens of thousands of miles, years and years of abuse. Over-oiling your 2-stroke would probably be really, really bad for it. But in this application, I'm not gonna sweat it. Plus, I don't think there's a mechanic in the game for it to say, oh, guess what? Your fuel mix was terrible, therefore your engine's going to degrade over time. I don't think there's a mechanic for that. Who knows? There might be. You might have to take the engine out of your car and do something to it to make it work better again. That'll be fun. Or, oh look, you totally broke it. You got to find a new engine now. Joy. It might be several, like dozens of kilometers to the next vehicle that has an engine that you can grab. Better you just throw a spare engine in the back of your car and just in case. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to go for that. I think I already said that they're not going to add NPC vehicle shops to the game, so there's not going to be an NPC, a vendor you can go to and say, I want to buy this car. You know, let me sell you some goodies I found on the way, some barter system. They already said that's not happening. I'm cool with it. What are you? Gas station. Alright, can I get wood up here without flipping my car out? Here we go. E-brake time. It's got a well with nothing by it. Okay. Oh, yeah, let's check. What are we at now? 42. Answer to life, universe, everything. And we made it here in 36 minutes. Okay. Game got confuzzled. Oh, there's just a bunch of nothing. The crapper's full. Nice tire. Bumper I don't like. Yeah, from certain angles it looks like there's no glass on the car at all. It's just kind of, you know, not there. Alright, later with that. Next. Alright, 42 kilometers in. Maybe we'll get lucky, we'll find something cool to play with for a bit. You know, since I'm making such awesome time, I can't just, you know... Can't just be nothing but high-speed driving. I gotta waste time at a depot trying to get a junk bucket car to work. I caught a little bit of the preview of the stream that the developers did. They made the mobile base car. It looked wild. There's a new mechanic coming to the game where stuff sticks to pallets. So if you can get some pallets stuck together in a nice little structure, you can get all sorts of stuff crammed on your vehicle. That's pretty cool. I think it would work best with a bus or one of the larger trucks. They had a Volkswagen bug truck. Cadet, I think is what they called it. It looked kind of goofy. But it had everything in the kitchen sink, and I mean, I'm sure if they had a sink they could have thrown onto it, it would have had literally would have had a kitchen sink on it. It had a toilet, it had bed, it had chairs, had extra lighting to light up the whole horizon, the whole perimeter, guns, fluids, paint, scrubbies, brushes, bottles of spray, all sorts of stuff. Just loaded to the gills. A little unstable at speeds, but you could actually prop the thing up like it was on kickstands and be elevated above everything else, and then, yeah, that was pretty cool. Quite the setup, actually. But I only watched the preview action for that. He had there was like a much longer live stream, I guess, where they talked about it and stuff. I didn't watch that part, but I watched the little preview bit, and I was like, that's really impressive. So there's changes coming to the game. I got a sneeze coming. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're back. That kind of hurt. More uphill madness. Gently. Oh, hello. Deviation time. That looks like... What are you? Are you worth my time? Are you a farmhouse? What are you? Where the road is. We gotta go back there. This is... Do I want to check out a farmhouse? Oh, we got the kill everybody ramp there. Cool. Alright, let's position ourselves so we can aim that way. The road's that way. Bats, I hear bats. Here comes the sun. Neener, neener. Alright. That's a lot of oil. Ooh. That is a boat engine. That's a boat engine. If I wanted to like all the torque, all of it, right now, this would be one way to do it. And I could just drop this in the car right now, and it would run. I would eat so much gas doing it, but I could literally throw this in the car. Have V8 American power. Do all the burnouts. Have none of the traction. Do all the burnouts. Have none of the traction. I don't even think this radiator's enough to keep that thing cool. Oh, I don't even know how to get that out of here. There we go. Like, can I even get it in there? I don't know. Oh my goodness. It kind of fits. Kind of also doesn't. Wow, I got, like, all... Like, that's comfortable. Let's put that, let's put that dinky little radiator in there. Because that needs to be on there. I don't know if we're keeping this. See, this engine's so much lighter weight. I mean, I could just run this for a little bit. Why do we even have that on still? Bam. Anything else? Empty. I mean, you're right by the water spout. That should at least have some water in it. Trailer, TV set, bucket. Bucket of whatever. Bottle of spray. Some crazy artwork. Ooh, what are you? Yo, that looks a little weird. Is there a light in here? There's no light in here? Yeah, that looks just a little disturbing. Like, what happened? What is this? He looks very unhappy. Like, what's wrong with your skull that one eye socket's larger than the other? Is that like some weird interpretive art thing? What is the deal? Work light. I have a work light already. Bucket of whatever. Alright, let's go see how ridiculous this thing is with, I have no traction. None. This thing makes, like, is just redonkulous in terms of power. Where the heck is the road? But I got that my stock engine still. I mean, I'm just... Oh my gosh, I'm burying the speedometer. This is heckin' awesome. We get to Mom's house so much faster now. Where the heck is the road? What's over there? Okay, not quite bearing it, but I'm over 140 kilometers an hour, which is like, I don't know, like almost 100. Where did the road go? Oh, there it is. See, if I find the bus tires and put bus tires on this thing, we could really start hauling because I'll have a taller, I'll have, you know, larger wheels to turn, so I get every rotation I go further. You know, there's science and geometry happening there. Plus it changes up how the engine sounds and stuff, but yeah, I'm gonna eat gas like crazy. But it doesn't mean I can just burn nothing but fuel. Just gas. Also, I get kind of nervous about this car going this fast in the first place, so maybe this is a bad idea. You know, maybe I didn't think this through very well. I need to switch out to that engine. Oh, okay, that's a repair. That's a car shop. Car shop, diner, service station, I don't know what thing. We'll check that out. Now, if this had a tow hitch, that means I have all the power in the world to tow stuff, because... Oh, there's something there. No, that's just a fence. Never mind. Oh, there is some hesitation there, so maybe something spawned in. Floaty rock in the background. Oh, just one car? Yeah, this makes way too much power. Burnout time. Oh no 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 no! Wow, that's a mess. Wow, that's kind of nuts. I don't kind of like that. Look, I just need to go here. How much of the gas did I use? I bet I used a bunch. Yeah. Alright, so that was fun, but we're gonna get rid of that. Because I like my fuel economy. And I really do not need... Oh, that's a problem. How do I drop that engine out? Well, I kind of have an idea how to do it. What I do is I just go like this. Push. Yeah, see? Perfect. And now all my stuff is falling out. Now I need to fetch. Oh yeah, everything's just deranged back here. Like this was over there. Like, why are you doing in the front? I wanted you in the back. That's fine. You're fine now. You're fine. Okay. Oh, hello. I forgot something important. Well, now that I ran my parts all over. Alright, so that was a cool experiment, but I don't want to do it again. I was kind of curious how that worked. Oh, I gotta put that in here. See, this one just fits. I mean, it probably weighs like, oh, like 40 pounds, if that. The advantage of small cars is they're easier to work on. Got some oil. We got that. We got gas. We got more oil. Well, I don't really need oil. I need... See, if I was going to do that for real, I would need 2 of these at least for the drive wheels. Well, where's the fuel? Here we go. I need a splash of push-a-lean in my car. Get out of here. Well, what's up with you? What do you got? Alcohol in the oil. No coolant. Let me guess, water in the gas tank? Diesel, huh? Let me go see if you'll actually run. Oh, this is like a full-featured dash. Wow. Be nice to keep this running. How do you let the... Let's see. I know I saw oil. Here. Pretty sure you can run, you can use radiator, your alcohol as coolant. We just go like this. Don't waste that. That looks right. And then I got this big giant boat engine here. I could use that to fill that oil reservoir. Yeah, this is comical. I'm holding a, you know, small block V8 with dual carburetors. Way out in front of me by my hands. Like, yep, that tracks. Okay, that's going good now. And that makes that empty. Hooray. Okay. And I need some gas. I don't know where there's any gas. Oh, okay. Cool. Oil. A bunch of random stuff in the way. Okay. There's a gas in you? There is! Ooh, a nice quantity of it too. Nice. See, we can get this car mostly running. It won't be the best. Watch this thing have to need diesel to run. That'd be funny. We'll put 10 liters in this thing, and I'll put the rest in mine. Because my car is thirsty too. There we go. What else I need? I got some coolant, some kind of oil. I've had some water to be great. Can I get some water? No? There's not a bucket here with some water in it? What are you? You're oil. There's nothing over here. Ooh, scrubby. I want that. Got an ugly door panel, ugly door here. Come on, give me that paint color. There we go. And then I do this one. Yeah, I don't have any more coolants. This thing wouldn't run very well, but that's fine. That's fine. We're fine. There's no spray in here? There's a sponge. There's another sponge. Perfect. Oh, that's used up already. Next, let's clean up the body itself. Alright. See if I can get one side of the car looking better. Oh, I used it all up. Okay. This is the worst one. Oh yeah, and the back. Alright, how you doing now? Oh, that's the brake light. Wow, that's weird. I actually have a proper temperature gauge. And it's moving. This sounds like the first car that I drove for a long time. It was an older version of this, but I drove it for a while. And then I switched over to the station wagon variant, which I've not ran across yet. Wasn't a Trabant, it was some other thing. It was a nice car. I liked it. Purple. It was really cool. Yes, I did. Well, that was fun. I can't see if I have everything in the back of my car. Here we go, I do. Hooray. Let's keep going. Let me see, 56 minutes in. I could have probably just closed it there, but we'll go for one more stop. Because I gotta make it some time. So that was fun. Quick and dirty engine swap for fun and profit. Oh, it just died in front of me there. Looks like we're getting into some hills. Darn it. Yep, we're going faster than what the vehicle normally likes doing. That's right, that smaller radiator will be fine with the smaller engine, so first that V8 was not going to be kept cooled very well by that dinky little radiator I got. I can't remember what happens when your engine overheats if you lose coolant out of your radiator. I know it just stops. The one time my engine overheated, it was because I didn't have a radiator at all. Because you can start the car without it. It won't like you very quickly, but it'll run for a little bit. Until you bend the heads up and warp stuff, and it just decides, nope, hate you, you suck. So once the car decided I was terrible and didn't like it, it would start overheating, and that was when I wrecked my bus. I flipped it around and the radiator fell out. Just deleted itself. I didn't realize until I drove off. I was like, oh, well, that's why I'm overheating. I don't have a radiator. Go figure, right? Yeah, a little bit of a hill. The V8 would have made short work of this, but it was way too much power. The other engine might have been a better swap for this. It looked like a V6 or something. It might have been a better fit. Because I am running the slightly taller tires on the minibus here, so that might be hurting the ability for the engine to put the power down to the pavement, because I'm reducing how much torque the wheels see at the ground. Plus I'm sure my brakes are having to work harder to slow down. More rotational mass. A friend of mine borrowed a buddy's lifted Toyota pickup, a little four-banger pre-runner. And he said it was so sketchy to drive because the tires were huge, had these big swampers on it. And the brakes were even worse. It had drum rears, disc fronts. And he said it took them forever to bring the thing to a stop because the wheels had just had so much rotational mass. The brakes were having to slow the tire down as well as slowing the vehicle down. Well, I mean, it's all the brakes do is slow the tires down. But they had to work more at it, is what I'm getting at. Rather than keep borrowing the truck for whatever he was going to do with it, he took it back and said, I don't know, yeah, it's cool, thanks, but I don't need it anymore. We got some glowy stuff happening. We're off the road, it's fine. Voodoo magic. Oh, your radar doesn't even work. The lights slowly come back on. Oh yeah, the radio just goes nuts after a while. Now, did I need to pull off the road to do that? No. But they drive on the roads. Maybe they're looking for somebody. Maybe I don't want to be found. Maybe they're looking to abduct me, I don't know! Do weird stuff to me or whatever. It's like, nope, 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 not about that. I mean, unless they're going to take me off the planet, and rescue me from this vaguely post-apocalyptic wasteland I'm in. That might be okay. At first I thought I heard a storm, because they sound kind of similar. Alright, so that tells me that maybe some more hills, I don't know. And we're going like 45 miles an hour, it's not terrible. Now, it's terrible if you're doing only 45 miles an hour and the speed limit's 60 and you're on the freeway. And it's like, dude, what are you doing? Get off the freeway, take the surface streets. You're going way under the speed limit, and it's not because of traffic. There's a guy, I don't know, he lives here on Oahu. And like 5:30, 5:45 in the morning, he's always on the freeway driving down towards Eva Beach. And no matter what, he's doing 45 miles an hour the whole time on the freeway. And his beater, old school Toyota, I think it's a Tundra, but it's a flatbed conversion. And it runs like garbage. And it's always got like mountains of bulk trash in the back of it. Like 14 old tires, a couch, scrap metal, an old refrigerators, whatever, just tossed in the back of this flatbed conversion he's got. Going downhill 45 miles, I mean, maybe he doesn't feel safe going faster than that, which is fine, but it's like, do you have to be on the freeway at this hour in the middle of rush hour traffic trying to get, to wherever you're going? And then I see him in the afternoon driving up the freeway, going the other way towards North Shore, with more junk still in the back of this truck. I'm like, what are you doing? You're just shuffling junk around? What is this? It's weird. I don't know what's going on there with that. Not that any of my viewers are in Hawaii, or very few of them are actually, so they might know who I'm talking about. I don't know. It is whatever it is, what it is. Yeah, buddy. Maybe I'll see what happens when I get to 2% ratio? 2% gas or oil mixture? What do we got? What do we got? Ooh, gas and oil. Well, that's going to mess up my ratio, so I'm going to pass. We're going to do science to it. That's a rock. It's a fridge. Chocolate and bread. And nothing. Okay. Oh yeah, this poop is suspiciously close to chocolate. Yep, perfect. Let me get a side order of that. Well, what did we do? 65! And it's an hour and 5 minutes. Holy snap, I actually maintained a 60 kilometer per hour average. Despite stopping a bunch of places. Huzzah! Well, that's all I got tonight. I'll catch y'all later. We'll do some more mileage, get some more time under our belt. Maybe we'll get the big 1,000 kilometer mark on the entire trip. Anywho, thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all later. You have a good day.